Assemblymember Chavez. Sounded too good, didn't it? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Senator, I called him Senator last time.
So did you?
I appreciate that.
Yes. Assemblymember Chavez, this is file item 20, and it is AB 2723. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chairman. Is this thing on? Yeah, there you go. AB 2723. Sexual exploitation of minors in California is a vast problem that doesn't always look like the typical trafficking scenario you see on TV. Children are being coerced and recruited into sexual exploitation in a variety of ways. Therefore, they come in contact with law enforcement and judicial system in many different ways. By allowing the courts to decide whether or not it's appropriate to send a minor to the dependency system, and that's the key point, the dependency system rather than delinquency system, minors who have been trafficked into selling their bodies for sex have a chance at recovering their lives rather than be subject to the delinquency system. This bill has the support of the County Welfare Directors Association and the Children's Law Center of California. It also has a neutral position from the Alameda County District Attorney. Members, I'd ask for your aye support.
Thank you very much. Witnesses in support? Witnesses in opposition? I thank you for bringing this bill. I think that these are youngsters who need the help that they can get in dependency court, and that's where they should be. Perhaps an extenuating circumstance notwithstanding, but I think this is a very constructive bill.
You got to go to elections.
All right, we're going to take the vote right now. So we have a motion due pass to Senate Appropriations. Please call the roll.
Jackson?
Aye.
Jackson, aye. Morlock? Aye. Morlock, aye. Anderson? Hertzberg? Aye. Hertzberg, aye. Leno? Aye. Leno, aye. Monning? Aye. Monning, aye. Wachowski.
All right, that bill has 5 votes. We will leave the roll open. Again, thank you for bringing this.
Thank you very much, Senator.
So we're going to do this just twice. So we will call the roll on, let's see, do we have all the bills have now had motions, or do we still need to move? Well, I tell you what, we're going to start at the beginning. And we've had 38 bills on calendar. We had 10 that have been resolved on the consent calendar. That still leaves us with a number of bills to deal with. Let's start with the consent calendar. The vote count is 5-0. Please call the absent members.
Anderson? Monning? Aye. Monning, aye.
That bill has 6 votes. We will leave it open for one more roll call. Let's move on now to file item 1, which is AB 874. There were, the motion is due pass with amendments, and we need a motion. Is there a motion? Moved by Senator Leno, due pass to a Senate Approps as amended. Please call the roll.
The motion is due pass to Senate Appropriations. Jackson?
Aye.
Jackson, aye. Morlock? No. Morlock, no. Anderson? Hertzberg? Leno? Aye. Leno, aye. Monning? Aye. Monning, aye. Wachowski.
All right, the vote count is 3-1. We will put that bill on call. File item 2, which is AB 1383. This is by Assemblymember Jones on veterans. We have a motion by Senator Morlock. The chair noted that these preference points, while one can articulate they're not a pretext, in reality, these preference points tend to limit access by women and other groups to job opportunities. Historically, we've seen it, and my position as chair of the Women's Caucus and someone who's fought for quite some time to make sure that that women have equal opportunities for employment. I indicated that I could not support the bill and could not support having veterans' preferences because of that fact, because of the discriminatory nature, whether they're not a pretext, but that they do in fact serve as a barrier for women to have equal opportunity. So.
Madam Chair, if I may.
Certainly.
I missed the presentation, I missed the debate, and I missed your comments. I won't be supporting the bill, but I just wanted to share some thoughts in that as you just said, the policy that would have to be put in place, written policy, of course, could not even suggest that any protected class in FEHA could be discriminated against for the purpose of hiring the veteran. And any number of those other classes could, in fact, at the same time be a veteran. But at the same time, in effect, that would be the outcome. And I think, and I want to give the author credit for advocating on behalf of our veterans who, of course, are coming back to a very challenging life, certainly with regard to employment and housing. We tried to do a Section 8 housing bill, couldn't get through. A lot of veterans aren't getting housing as a result. That we may need to take time to have a longer conversation, potentially a hearing, to see what works in today's world. When that original program for returning Vietnam veterans was put in place, it was a different time, and we had different sensitivities to all the many different populations, subpopulations that are having difficulty finding employment. And now, to, in a certain sense, to continue that program really pits one group of folks desperate for employment against another or two sets of folks who are desperate for employment. And I think, and that's was leading me to my no position today.
And given the fact that we didn't have this discussion at the time because members weren't here, I'm certainly, Senator Monning, if you'd like to comment as well.
Well, thank you. And just kind of add on to Senator Leno's comments, I appreciate your leadership on this issue and the concern that you've raised. I'm going to be staying off the vote in support of the chair's position on this, but representing a district with a lot of veterans, I would also just point out that increasingly veterans are not all males. We have a lot of women returning not just from military positions, but from combat zones, and they would also be beneficiaries of veterans' preference. So along with Senator Leno, I hope this can be a conversation that we can maybe further the dialogue to make sure there's not an unintended discrimination against women. But I just want to be on record as acknowledging our women in uniform and our women veterans for their service.
As I had mentioned, it turns out that at this point in time, there are women comprise only 9% of the veterans. It's expected by 2035 that women will represent 15%. So there's still a significant minority. But as I also shared earlier, I have been committed to and done a number of bills to try to assist veterans when they return home, so that when they transition into employment, that they're given opportunities to continue with treatment and with programs to try to help them reacclimate from a war zone back into civilian life, whether it's with schools or state employment. So I am very sensitive to this issue and think that there is much that we can and should be doing for veterans. My concern is that taking the discussion or taking this to the point of giving priority to a veteran because they are a veteran in seeking employment does, in fact, by its very nature, cause discrimination, which many of us have been working for decades to overcome. And this would just, I believe, reinforce something that we've been working desperately not to see in the future. So with that, we will call the roll. Again, the bill is due pass to Senate Appropriations. The chair recommending a no vote.
Jackson?
No.
Jackson, no. Morlock? Morlock, aye. Anderson? Anderson, aye. Hertzberg? Hertzberg, aye. Leno? Leno, no. Monning? Wachowski?
Okay, that bill has 3 votes. It needs 1 more. We'll leave the roll open. All right, next item is file item 3, AB 1386. This is a due pass as amended to Senate Appropriations. We need a motion moved by Senator Leno. Please call the roll.
The motion is due pass as amended to Senate Appropriations. Jackson?
Aye.
Jackson, aye. Morlock? Morlock, aye. Anderson? Anderson, I. Hertzberg. Hertzberg, I. Leno. Leno, I. Monning. Monning, I. Wojciechowski.
That bill has 6 votes. We will leave it on call for the absent member. File item 6, which is AB 1808. We need a motion on that. Is there a motion? Moved by Senator Leno. The motion is due pass to Senate Appropriations. Please call the roll.
Jackson. Aye. Jackson, I. Morlock. Morlock, I. Anderson. Anderson, I. Hertzberg. Hertzberg, I. Leno. Leno, I. Monning. Monning, I. Wojciechowski.
That bill has 6 votes. We will leave it open for the absent member. File item 7, AB 1825 by Assemblymember Gordon, moved by Senator Leno. The motion is due pass to the Senate floor. Please call the members.
Jackson.
Aye.
Jackson, I. Morlock. Morlock, I. Anderson. Anderson, I. Hertzberg. Hertzberg, I. Leno. Leno, I. Monning. Monning, I. Wojciechowski.
That bill has 6 votes. We will leave it open for the absent member. File item 11, AB 2143 by Assemblymember Irwin. The motion is due pass as amended to Senate Appropriations. The vote count is 5-0. Please call the absent members.
Anderson. Anderson, I. Monning. Monning, I.
7-0, that bill is out. All right, next is file item 12, which is AB 2219. This is a measure that the chair has voted no. This is a bill that calls for what does it call for? Calls for protecting information about 501c3s that grants, follows a federal law and prohibits disclosure of those who are funding the entity. And the concern that I expressed was that we're not quite sure whether some of these 501c3s are funding some of these political efforts, and in today's world where we must have transparency, the public demands it, they're entitled to it. The cynicism about the political world today is such that this is something that we should be considering potentially going in the other direction, but at the very least need to have further discussion about it. So the chair voted no on this measure. And at this point in time, we'll ask the secretary to please call the absent members.
The motion is due pass as amended to Senate Appropriations. Anderson? Anderson, I. Hertzberg? Hertzberg, no. Leno? Leno, no. Monning? Monning, no.
All right, that bill has 2 votes, 2-5. That measure fails. The next item is, yes.
Do we have another committee hearing?
We do. Would you seek reconsideration? Yes. All right. Request for the motion for reconsideration is made. All right, and we'll move now to file item 13, AB 2244. This is a bill by Assemblymember Gatto. We need a motion. Moved by Senator Hertzberg, due pass to Senate Appropriations. Please call the roll.
Jackson?
Aye.
Jackson, I. Morlock? Morlock, I. Anderson? Anderson, I. Hertzberg? Hertzberg, I. Leno? Leno, I. Monning? Monning, I. Wojciechowski.
That bill has 6 votes. We will leave it for the on call for the absent members. File item 15, which is AB 2337 by Assemblymember Burke, due pass to Senate Appropriations. The vote count is 4-0. Please call the absent members.
Anderson?
File item 15,
Anderson, I. Leno? Leno, I. Monning? Monning, I.
that bill has 7 votes, and it is out. The next item is file item 16, AB 2349. The motion is due pass to the Senate floor. The bill has 4 votes. The chair voting aye. Please call the absent members.
Anderson? Anderson, I. Leno? Leno, I. Monning? Monning, I.
All right, 7-0, that bill is out. Next up is file item 17, AB 2362, due pass to the Senate floor. The vote count is 4-0. The chair voting aye. Please call the absent members.
Anderson? Anderson, I. Leno? Leno, I. Monning? Monning, I.
7-0, that bill is out. File item 18 is AB 2427, due pass as amended to Senator Probst. The vote count is 4-0. Please call the absent members.
Anderson? Anderson, I. Leno? Leno, I. Monning? Monning, I.
7-0, that bill is out. The next item is file item 19 by Assemblymember Lowe, who presented some last-minute amendments, and I just wanted to share with you that this is a bill in print that has issues. The amendments also created, I believe, some issue. It provides greater protections to the police than the public, and I have some real questions about the transparency issue and accountability issues that are involved. But the bill does head next time over to Senate Public Safety, and I will be supporting the bill with the understanding that they should be looking, these amendments I don't believe were appropriately filed, but nonetheless it's an important issue and it does have another committee to be heard in. So with that, I'm going to recommend an aye vote, although I have some serious concerns with the measure, but would like the next committee to address those concerns that with these very late amendments. If there were no subsequent committee, I would recommend a no vote, but I would like to give Senate Public Safety the opportunity to consider these issues. So with that, Senator Leno.
Before we take our vote, I also have concern with the bill. I have great concern with our providing less transparency within our law enforcement operations. In fact, I worked on a bill with our colleague Senator Morlock, which unfortunately was held in Senate Appropriations, which would have provided greater public access to investigative files for law enforcement officers who are deemed to have sustained confirmed charges of misconduct. So that's the direction I think we should be moving in. Out of respect for the author, given, as you said, it does have another committee, and I am on that other committee, I do want to afford the opportunity for him to get to the goal of what he's trying to do, which is, I won't have to restate it here, but understanding that, I'm going to vote for it today without any guarantee of what I'll be doing in public safety, but it should live to see another day.
All right, very good. Senator Monning?
Thank you, Madam Chair, and I also will be voting for the bill today. As a member of public safety, I'll look forward to another vetting in public safety. Thank you.
Senator Morlock.
Now that we're all giving our 2 cents, I agree with Senator Leno, but I'm voting no because I don't sit on Senate Public Safety, and I'm concerned about this bill for the very reasons you outlined. So this is my shot.
Understandable. It's a very, it's a very difficult issue. There are concerns. This is dealing with a situation where a law enforcement officer has been killed, and the question about releasing that information, there are some concerns. We are seeing the need for greater transparency. We'll let public safety determine whether this is one of those areas where it should As I said, I think the suggested amendments move it in the wrong direction, but I believe that public safety should, given the late date, have the opportunity to make a decision independently. And with that, would ask it has been moved by Senator Hertzberg. So with that, do pass to Senate Public Safety. Please call the roll.
Jackson?
Aye.
Jackson, aye. Morlock? No. Morlock, no. Anderson? Aye. Anderson, aye. Hertzberg? Hertzberg, aye. Leno? Leno, aye. Monning? Aye. Monning, aye. Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye.
All right, that bill is 6-1, and the bill is out. File item 20, AB 2723, is due pass to Senator Probst. The vote count is 5-0. Please call the absent members.
Anderson? Aye. Anderson, aye. Wachowski? No. Wachowski, no.
The vote count is 6-1. That measure passes. File item 21, AB 2743. Is that a 3 or an 8? 2748. This is a measure that needs a motion. File item 21. The motion is due pass to Senate Environmental Quality by Senator Leno. Please call the roll.
Jackson?
Aye.
Jackson, aye. Morlock? Morlock, no. Anderson? No. Anderson, no. Hertzberg? Hertzberg, aye. Leno? Leno, aye. Monning? Aye. Monning, aye. Wachowski?
Not voting.
All right, that bill has four votes, 4-2. The measure is out. Moving on to file item 23, AB 2819. The vote count is 5-1. Please call the absent members.
Anderson?
File item 23.
Anderson, no.
Bill is 5-2. The bill is out. Moving along to file item 24, AB 2828. This is a bill that needs has a motion by Senator Hertzberg, due pass to Senate Appropriations. Count is 4-0. Please call the absent members.
Anderson? Aye. Anderson, aye. Leno? Aye. Leno, aye. Monning? Aye. Monning, aye.
7-0. That bill is out. Moving along to file item 28, AB 2873. This is a bill that needs a motion.
Please move it. I move.
Moved by Senator Wachowski. The motion is due pass to Senate Appropriations. Please call the roll.
Jackson?
Aye.
Jackson, aye. Morlock? No. Morlock, no. Anderson? No. Anderson, no. Hertzberg? Hertzberg, aye. Leno? Aye. Leno, aye. Monning? Aye. Monning, aye. Wachowski?
Aye.
Wachowski, aye.
5-2. That bill is out. Next item. All right. We have one more roll on the consent calendar. Please, the vote count is 6-0. Please call the absent member.
Anderson? Aye. Anderson, aye.
7-0. The consent calendar is out. Are there any other bills that we haven't completed? There are a few. We're going to go back to those. Last call. All right. File item 1, Assemblymember Santiago, due pass to Senator Probst. The vote count is 3-1. Chair voting aye. Please call the absent members.
Anderson? No. Anderson, no. Hertzberg? Hertzberg, aye. Wachowski?
Aye.
Wachowski, aye.
5-2. That bill is out. The next is file item 2. This is the one we had the discussion about. This was the Veterans Preference Bill. The vote count is 3 ayes, 2 noes, 1 abstention. Please call the absent members.
Monning?
The Jones Bill on Veterans Preferences.
Wachowski?
No.
Wachowski, no.
Right. The vote count is 3 ayes, 3 noes, 1 abstention. The measure fails. Are you asking for reconsideration of that item? All right, the reconsideration is granted. And what is next? File item 3, AB 1386. The vote count is 6-0. Please call the absent members.
Wachowski?
Aye.
Wachowski, aye.
7-0. That bill is out. File item 6, Assemblymember Wood. The vote count is 6-0. Please call the absent member.
Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye.
7-0, that bill is out. File item 7, AB 1825, Assemblymember Gordon. The vote count is 6-0. Please call the absent members.
Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye.
7-0, that bill is out. Next is file item 13, AB 2244, Assemblymember Gatto. The vote count is 6-0. Please call the absent members.
Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye.
At 7-0, that bill is out, and that concludes our matters. We do have one item for which reconsideration was also granted. I wanted to make that clear. File item 12, AB 2219 by Assemblymember Wagner at the request of Senator Anderson. And that completes our agenda for today. We are adjourned. Okay, that's okay. Thank you.